field of view is not quite as wide as the other camera. This is only 140 degrees rather than 170. This does present a bit of a problem because it means I need to move the camera mount on the helmet. So that's a job for in the week, I suppose. The camera, it's a Drift Ghost XL Pro, which, unlike my other Drift, will shoot in 4K. This is currently on 1080, but I will change it to 4K later on during the day, and we'll see what difference it makes. As per usual, a little bit of the M5 to get out of the urban sprawl, and I must admit it's the warmest day of the year so far, and it's only going to get better. Quite a few bikes go to the Shell garage on the Hagley Road, and it seems a popular meeting place. Some serious work going on down by the river at Bewdley, which means the bridge is still one way, so we won't be coming back this way. Kilnet Village Hall, and behind it, a cabin caff. I reckon a bacon and egg sandwich will go down nicely, so that's what we had. Having had brekkie, it's off to Wistanstow, and this time I'm following Mick on his Plunger B31. Similar engine to mine, fitted with a Bonneville piston to take it up to 410cc, and goes as well as expected. And up through Cleobury Mortimer. It's a nice day, there's a few more bikes out. We're rolling along now towards the village of Hopton Wafers, and then on up the hill to Clee Hill village. Certainly a clear day. It's the top of Clee Hill, no problem at all. And if we drop down the hill now into Hopton Wafers. Down past the Hopton Crown pub at the bottom, and then it's the long climb back up the other side. And across the top of Clee Hill, taking care to avoid the woolly speed bumps. And along a faster bit of the A49 for a while. We're rolling along about 50. this chap comes past us, which ain't a problem. And that's it, he's off and away. And then a second or two later, his mate comes past us. And right behind him, a policeman. Now, with the other two bikes unmarked police bikes, or is that copper just about to nick two people for speeding? Apparently they were pulled over somewhere near Craven Arms. Didn't see them, but Andy did. And Andrew dropped off the A49 and on the road into Wistanstow. Just a case of following the signs, I reckon. Considering this is still on a 1080 resolution, picture quality seems alright. There's none of that ripple effect that you normally get with a rolling shutter type camera. Oh, here we go, up there. Okay. A little bit of a queue to get in, but wasn't too bad at all.
Hi there. It's £5, please.
Well, somebody after me money. Still, it's all for a good cause. Looks like we're parking over to the left of the building this year. So I'll follow Mick and Andy round there then. Me and Andy make a move, leaving Mick to find his own way home. We head off in search of dinner, which is always a good idea. Layla's Cafe at Craven Arms. I opted for the cheese and onion toasty. I was still a bit full after that bacon and egg sandwich this morning. Still enjoyable nonetheless. Right, the camera's now on 4K at 25 frames per second. To be honest, I think I preferred it on 1080. You can see the ripple effect now that the vibration's causing. Just as we reach the Ludlow farm shop, there's a Harley Davidson group leaving. Do hope they haven't bought all the bacon. I've certainly had a nice day for it, I'll give them that. There we are, the very place I'm looking for. The Ludlow Farm Shop. Yes, you may have noticed the camera's been moved a fraction lower down. You can now see the headlights and the speedometer. Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. A little ride round Sainsbury's in Ludlow looking for petrol, and they hadn't got a petrol station. I'm not on reserve yet, but can't be far off it. It's only a 2-gallon tank, and half a gallon of that's reserve. And I haven't filled up since the run out to Stourport on Friday night. So I reckon any minute now it'll be going up to reserve. No, I don't like that ripple effect at all. So it looks like I should be doing most of the video with 1080 rather than 4K. Unless there's a higher frame rate available on 4K. I'll have a look, I don't know yet. It's a new camera, still finding out what does what and how it works. But so far I'm preferring the 1080 to the 4K. And how's that for perfect timing? Just as I pulled onto the forecourt, the engine cut out, it had run out of petrol. It just gone on to reserve as I reached the pump. Sadly, they'd only got E10, so that'll have to do. The headlight appears to be changing colour a few times here. I've had this before where the drifter appeared yellow and the bike's actually red. Maybe it's the green light filtering through the trees, I don't know. I'm up past the lock at Wolverley. A few bikes outside, it's not unusual. Someone asked me, why does it say Darwin on the headlight and the tank? It's simple. The bike's not standard and it's constantly evolving. So there you go. Now you know. And across the canal bridge at Ashwood Marina. And then along the mile flat, which despite its name is not actually a mile long, it's a little bit short. And as we come back round to Oshid Corner, what have we learned? Well, the new camera is good in some respects and not so good in others. The show at Wistanstow was well attended. It was a nice sunny day. Met up with friends, had something to eat, enjoyed riding an old BSA, did over 100 miles, trouble-free miles, managed to get some dry-cured smoked bacon. So all in all, I'd say it was a good day out.